It was not easy today. I added something else to my collection, and I am really connected with all the sea areas and everything that has to do with the sea. That's just me. And not just because I have my zodiac sign in Pisces, but because I'm connected with it. And I had ordered a whole batch of shells. I did. And when I tell you that there are forces that attempt to not allow you to have some of the things around you that you know will make your life better, hey, I wouldn't be lying. I had ordered this actual medallion, and they had literally said that the medallion was in the actual town of where I am. And then I go back and check, and they took it to another town that is further away. So when it was in the town where I was, it was supposed to just be delivered that day through the mailing system. But when I went to check again, it looks like it's traveling through to another area, which makes no sense. It makes no sense at all, but I know it's forces trying to keep me away from that medallion. So I'll see if it makes its way here. Because what I guess I never shared it with someone is the fact of items carry portals. They do. And if you were actually able to pay attention when you're transferring back from the locations that you actually go to, other than just saying that you're going to sleep and you're dreaming, when you transfer back to the adjacent location that you're used to, what you don't know is you just literally collapsed a space and came through a portal. And one of those areas, those portals, actually collapsed into one of those items. So the items that is around your home and the space that you decide to live in is actually a portal. It has portals in them. And so I decided within my crystals and everything else that comprises different type of portals, some of those actual portal areas you may experience as just a different shift in your behavior. But guess what? That's not just a different shift in your behavior. What you're actually experiencing at that time is a different space, but your eyes only see the regular mundane things that you usually actually experience. Now, if this video comes out and it looks as though it's unfocused, it's not me. It's nothing moving the actual cell phone. And yet, like I say, those forces do not want me to say some of the things that I'm saying. There is absolutely no reason for the video not to focus. It's just not. Well, but either way, I'm not going to be anal because some of those forces actually know you. They actually know you, and they actually know the type of things that will bother you, and maybe they want you to not do whatever you think is best for you, and you'll be anal enough to say, nah, it's not good enough. I'm not going to put that up there. I'm not going to upload that, when in fact, the people might still like it. And guess what? You might like it. So I'm going to, I guess if it comes out, you're going to see if I decided to actually put it there either way. If you see this video, then you're going to know what I did. And I didn't just bow down to the forces that appear to be against me. Because in order for me to even have this package, it wasn't even delivered to my address. I had to literally go to another address and get it. They delivered it to the wrong spacing. So they want to keep me away from the sea too. Anything that can raise my elevation and raise just how I feel, they don't want that. And it's just period. I am a traveler. I did come to spaces like this, but there is no way I would have known that my life was going to end up like it is. I'm just going to say it and say it straight. I always teach you guys that you're supposed to be happy every moment. There is not supposed to be strife in your life. And guess what, traveler? You wouldn't travel to a space that has strife and have to stay there. No, as a warrior, yeah, you will fight your battle and move on. But some of you that's in your 40s, that's in your 20s, that's in your 50s, no, you wouldn't stay in a space like this for 20 plus years. Never. Never. And you need to know that you didn't have to originally. When you first came here, you was a traveler. You actually didn't even come as a baby. No. Now you may have come and transformed into that form of that fetus. You may have been that light that came down from that sun, came down from the cosmos into that body of that female. That was you. So you was not technically a baby. So don't let them fool you. You were not. I like this one. Wow. Do you guys see that? Oh my. I think I have a favorite. That is so cool. Let me see what other ones I could find. I like these. They remind me of unicorns. It's like digging through treasures. If I had an island, my island would be filled with crystals and seashells and all that good stuff. And I'm going to say I do have an island. I just haven't seen it yet. Through these humanoid eyes, it's hard for me to see. Oh, look, I have two goodies. I have a bigger one and a smaller one. Yeah, that's really cool. The seashells have been calling me. Oh my God. And I usually am pretty much on it when something is like, okay, you need some sea stuff in your life. You don't have any sea stuff. Nothing. Far as touchable and tangible. I guess I'm going to be traveling to the sea. Like I said, these things do house portals. Where you have come from when you actually travel back to your location from your so-called sleep state is all the areas that's around you. That bed transforms. That actual couch, if you sleep on a couch, transforms. Those walls come down. That floor is removed. That ceiling is removed. All of that stuff is removed, and the items around you transform into the space that you actually see and go into. And one of those first levels of what you see is more so of the regular mundane stuff that's around you, the facade stuff. But what's up underneath and behind it is all the beautiful things that you actually created in your mental space. And those actual spaces is what's being blocked from you. So I want to let you guys always know that and remember those things. These are some of my crystals that I have. And what I discovered, like I said, is they are portals, not just the properties that can make my life here be better. Yeah, they can have that. But the fact that I travel through portals, I portal hop, and this is a portal. It houses a portal. And my humanoid eyes do not see those portals through this view. But this can house an island. This can house that world that I want. That's what they are. This reminds me, and I'm going to say what I've been told, that this is the aurora borealis. This is the stone that produces the aurora borealis. So if I wanted to experience something like that, my light and my power and my force is in that. And this creates a portal as well. It's some crystals that they stopped from coming to me. I used to call them the stones of my body, the bones of my body. When I look at these, I think of the cosmos. I've shown this one in other audios too, my pyramid. Sometimes to feel connected. That's why I put them in a batch like this, to just kind of just look at it, zone out, and just feel the energy and the force and power of myself within the crystal. That is a portal. So I'm sharing with you guys what I do. This is my heart. It has a little bit of that aurora borealis in it too. It's like digging through a treasure. A combination of fighters in this one. So if I travel through a portal, I would travel through the combination of warriors with this one. So like I said, I look at all my items as, let's say, portal devices. My lapis lazuli mixed with gold. So it actually goes with, I would say, Egypt, Kemetic, all those beings. of ancient. It has the signature on it.